Hi, it's Erica with Presence in Parenting. Today I'm answering your guys' questions. I received a question from a family where the child is trying to take over the play and the parents are trying to figure out what should they do about it. I see this a lot as a therapist, especially as a play therapist working with children. I see this a lot when I'm working with parents and their child together in the room. It seems to be a very common thing for parents to have a hard time giving up control when playing with their child. However, I can tell you this is exactly what your child needs from you. So I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why it's so important for you to let your child take control during play. Now, caveat to everything that I'm about to say in the next 4 minutes is that this is only during play, and you set that up for your child. You let them know that this is our special playtime, and that in this special playtime, you get to be the one in control. You get to be the one to tell me what to do. They are going to eat this up and they are going to love it. But this way, they're not going to think that they can do this with you all the time. So I don't want you to think that you're giving up your power, your control, your parentalness. No, you're holding on to that, but you're letting them know that this is our special playtime. Okay, 3 reasons. 1, they need to feel powerful. All human beings have a need to feel like they have some control over their world. And when we are not in control, we become more controlling. So all those times where your child is trying to control the situation, or so it feels like, and that they are getting more and more powerful in situations where you need to be the one in control, having this special playtime where you give them an outlet for them to feel powerful and to feel in control is going to help satisfy that need, and you're going to see that the other times are going to diminish. So it's not going to be so difficult for you during routines because you're giving them this special playtime. Okay, number 1. Number 2, your child actually can show you so much about themselves and their inner world if you allow them to direct play. So an example that we can use with this would be playing with dolls or action figures. So boys or girls, right? They give you one, they have one, they're saying theirs does this, and you have yours, but instead of you directing your thing, you ask them, what does he do? What does he say? Oh, Spider-Man comes over and Skeletor is, and then you don't know what Skeletor does next. So you look at your child and go, what does he do now? And your child will tell you. And when you watch this kind of play unfold, and you're actually just an actor in it and letting your child be the writer and director, you're going to be able to learn so much more about what's happening in their life, the things that they're thinking about, the things that they're struggling with, the things that are making them feel powerful and the things that are not making them feel powerful. Same thing would happen with any other kinds of dolls or action figures. Sorry, I just picked 2 that were on the top of my head today. But that's the idea, okay, is that they direct you. You ask them, what does he say now? What does he do now? What does she do next? And let them tell you, okay? This is going to highlight their inner world, and you will learn so much about them. Reason number 2. Reason number 3, children need to use play to figure out what happens in the world when certain things go on. So when they're playing house, or if they're playing going to the store, or if they're playing with their action figures, or if they're playing with Legos, or if they're building with blocks, or if they're playing with cars, or whatever they happen to be doing, they're learning so much. I'm sure most of you have heard by now, play is a child's work. This was brought about in all child development and psychology thought early on from understanding that children will learn best about the world and any concept really through play. So if we play with them We're giving them an opportunity to learn so much more about how the world works, what's their role in the world, how things actually can work. And so you doing this with them, I want you all to remember that even though you're your child's parent, you are also their first and most important teacher. So you can use play not as, oh, you're building with those blocks and that's going to do this and that and physics and math and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to teach them that way. The way that you're going to teach them is actually just play with the blocks with them and notice what they're doing. Let them know that you see that they're putting the red block on top of the blue block. Let them know that you are counting how many blocks are actually stacking up without it falling over this time. I've never seen you do 12 blocks in a row. This is amazing. How are they staying balanced? And let your child start thinking about these things with you. So when I say you're their teacher, I'm not meaning that you're going to be there teaching them. I'm saying that you're going to be there helping them in their experience learn how to ask questions, how to think through things, how to understand the concepts of this universe that we all live in together. All right, so keep playing with your child, realize how important it is for them to play, and use these 3 ideas in your own mind to kind of let go of your power and control in these moments with your child. It will make it so much more special for them and for you. All right, so keep asking me questions. Follow up on this one if you have more questions about play, one of my favorite topics. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook. You can message me, ask me questions. Let's keep this conversation going so we can put more stuff out there that's actually going to help you and your family. All right, I'll see you.